The pandemic has made a lot of us depressed. The pandemic has made a lot of us down in the dumps, angsty. Hell, we're now more socially awkward than ever. But I'll let you know what's more socially awkward than being in the pandemic for a year and a half. Being 15 years old. Now, I'll let you know this right now. I was a pretty cringe 15-year-old myself. But that didn't stop me from slaying punani left and right at the age of 21. Now, 200 years ago, teenagers didn't have Twitter to go ahead and type all their feelings out on. They just wallowed away in shame inside their room. Nowadays, when you see someone who's depressed wallowing away in shame in their room, they have clutter and filth all about. But what did an edgy teenager 200 years ago's room look like nowadays? Well, let me show you. This is the room of Edgar Allan Poe. If this was a modern room with a modern 15-year-old, you know there'd be a gaming PC in the corner, there'd be posters all over the wall, and there'd be Mountain Dew containers scattered all over the floor. But you realize that even 200 years ago, people were classier about their depression. Edgar Allan Poe being the father of nihilism, macabre, and the short story, you'd think there'd be something, or like etchings in the wall, or like there'd be like knife marks in the floor. But no, like I said, 200 years ago, they were classy about this. Notice how he has books on the top. He has nothing on the walls, and hell, all of his window panes are intact. He didn't punch holes into them like half of you guys nowadays. You see, this is the classier way to go about your feelings instead of just being shoved away in your damn room 24/7. But sadly, not all was shits and giggles for Edgar Allan Poe, because he did develop a very violent gambling addiction in this very room right here. So we can't all say it was all cookies and cream and peaches and cream for this kid. But we can all safely say that kids 200 years ago kind of had their emotions under control. But, oh my God, bro. Like, imagine being... Damn, I'd be depressed too if this was my room. So next time you think to yourself, damn, have 15-year-olds always been this depressed down in the dumps? No, they were just a lot more classy about it back in the ye old days. Maybe you should take a note from this guy over here. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Leland King Fawcette for President 2036. And I have no way to end this video this time around. I just found it genuinely interesting that this is what 15-year-old edgy kids were like 200 years ago.